In this video, I will show you some Python programs to control some of the components on a Pibrella. The programs will not be using Pibrella library. Instead, I will be using GPIOZero library. The programs demonstrate how to turn on and off the LEDs, how to change the brightness of LED, how to make sounds with the buzzer, and how to react to the button when pressed. This is the Pibrella. I will be working on the 3 LEDs, the button, and the buzzer. This is the image of a Pibrella mounted on a Raspberry Pi. Here is the system configuration for the programs to run. If you need help with installation of the software, please refer to my previous video. More information can be found on these websites. Let's have a look at the pin allocation of Pibrella. The green LED is on GPIO 4, which is physical pin 7. The amber or yellow LED is on GPIO 17, physical pin 11. The red LED is on GPIO 27, physical pin 13. The buzzer is on GPIO 18, physical pin 12. And the button is on GPIO 11, physical pin 23. Let's move on to the Python programs. I will start by launching Visual Studio Code. Click on Explorer icon. I will save all Python programs in a folder named Pibrella. Click on Open Folder button. Select Pibrella folder which I had created earlier. This is the screen of the first program. When I click on the checkbox, the associated LED light will turn on. When I uncheck the checkbox, the LED will go off. Let me do it one by one. Green, amber, red. Now I will turn them off one by one. Green, amber, red. Again. Green, amber, red. Now I will click on Exit button to close the screen and the program. This is the source code. I am using LED class from GPIOZero library. Then I define 3 LED objects. One for green is on GPIO 4. One for amber is on GPIO 17. One for the red LED, which is on GPIO 27. For the GUI part, I have 3 checkboxes here. For the green checkbox, the command is check green clicked. For the amber, the command is check amber clicked. And for the red, the command is check red clicked. These are the functions for the command option of the checkbox. They all call the same function, LED on, off, and pass the checkbox and LED objects. In the LED on-off function, the program turns LED on or off based on the status of the checkbox. I will change the function to blink and run it again. Notice the LED is blinking now. That's it for the first program. In this second program, when I drag the slider, the brightness of the LED changes. The LED gets brighter when I drag the slider towards the right. And it gets darker when I drag it towards the left. The amber LED and the red LED. Okay. This is the source code. I am using PWM LED class from the GPIOZero library. And there are 3 PWM LED objects defined for the 3 LEDs on Pibrella. Here you are looking at the screen definition. Notice that I am using grid layout to better align the widgets on the screen. There are 3 slider widgets defined for the 3 LEDs. The range value for the slider are from 0 to 100. Each slider has a function defined. The function will be called when I drag the slider. This is the function that responds to the slider action. The function changes the LED value to the slider value divided by 100. Remember, the maximum value of the slider is set to 100, which means the LED value is from 0 to 1. That's it for the second program. In this program, I am going to sound the buzzer on the Pibrella. When I turn it on, it makes a steady sound. Okay. Here you can see in the source code, I am using PWM output device to control the buzzer. The buzzer frequency is set to 440 initially. In the on button, the command is set to buzzer on function. In the buzzer on function, I set the value of the buzzer to 0.5. The value of the buzzer is the PWM duty cycle. To turn off the buzzer, I change the value of the buzzer to 0. In this last program, I will show you how to respond to the button on Pibrella. I am using the button class in GPIOZero library. It is important to know that the pull-up option needs to be set to false for button on Pibrella to work properly. When the button is pressed, the button on function will be called. When the button is released, the button off function will be called. In the button on function, the program will turn on the LED. In the button off function, the program will turn off the LED. Let's run the program and see how it works. That's it. Let me close the program. That's it for this video. See you next time.